Yeah.
It's time.
And we are on.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Sini-Gang with El Boogie.
Journal Supernova.
And Brother Butterfly.
All right. So, our audio, I don't know how this is coming out because you had headphones.
Yeah, I don't know if it's our headphones or if it's the actual recording that's going.
I'm looking at the recording. The recording seems fine.
So our headphones are going weird. So it's like when you have a bad head cold and your ears start popping and
yeah, it's doing weird.
Yeah,
weird.
I think the recording's fine though.
Okay.
But here we are, middle of August, towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
The Olympics just wrapped up.
Yes.
Did you guys enjoy the Olympics? Did you watch the Olympics?
I watched as much as I could. I mean, of course, I couldn't stay glued to the TV 24/7. But
I watched a lot of it. I didn't watch as much as you did, of course, but I watched,
I watch as much as I can.
Same.
Yeah. Basically, my TV, if the Olympics were on, my TV was on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I watched anything that wasn't Olympics while the Olympics was on. Like in the morning or at night, the Olympics were done.
Right.
I'd watch other things. But,
it got to the point where I was like, I wish the Olympics would be over so I can go out and do something. But, because it was on, I was like, okay, I'm making the sacrifice. I'm going to stay here, tune in. But I enjoyed it. So, I mean, it wasn't a real sacrificial, heartfelt or heartbreaking sacrifice, man.
Yeah. I did a couple times where I was like going through my normal routine. So I'm watching some stuff on Netflix and I'm like, oh, crap, the Olympics. And I'd be like, oh, shoot. So I missed like half an hour here or, whatever. I'm like, oh, I meant to watch this particular thing. But
So, what is your favorite moment of the Olympics? Do you have a favorite moment? The Philippines, they came across with one medal, silver, which is a big deal.
It is.
I mean,
in what?
Weightlifting, women's weightlifting.
Yeah. Okay, I did see that one. Okay,
that was their one shining moment. Their one big. I mean, it was an upset too. It wasn't like they were expected to win anything. So when the chick won weightlifting, that was a bigger deal than if she had been expected to win. So that was a big surprise.
So when people ask the country of the Philippines, do you lift, bro? We can honestly say yes.
Yeah, and it was a girl that won.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you have a highlight of the Olympics? Last 2 weeks?
I mean, my favorite part was watching the whole Michael Phelps, go through his whole chase for legacy and, building up, adding more to his gold medal count or Olympic medal count in general. I just like the whole, watching him and seeing how he came back and now he has a family and some of the stuff I didn't know about him, like having issues as a younger person, So it was
even
cool.
In the last 4 years, he's had issues.
Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, honestly, I try not to pay much attention to people's issues outside the, unless it's like in your face. I try not to.
Mm-hmm.
And I understood. I heard about the alcohol issues, but I'm talking about like some people think he had some developmental problems when he was younger and all that.
Nah, he doesn't.
Well,
I mean, he might have, but
yeah, I'm just saying. But watching the whole Michael Phelps, watching history, that was cool. There, I mean, it was cool, but it's also like it was almost expected in a sense, like watching sort of like the Usain Bolt stuff. He's expected to do a certain high level stuff, but it's also cool to watch the history being made. So that was cool.
And I would say, on that note, that's probably one of my favorite moments right there, watching him win the triple. Yeah, and just watching him in person, man. I mean, he's awesome. He's a good character.
Mm-hmm.
And there's even that time where he was during an interview. I don't know if maybe you guys watched it, and then the American anthem came on, and
that wasn't during these Olympics.
No.
I mean, I've seen that going viral now.
Right.
Yeah. That happened last year during the World Cup.
That shows his character, though. You know what I mean?
Respect for other people's, country, and that's cool.
I mean, yeah, it's cool, but it didn't happen during the Olympics like everyone thinks it did.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the Filipino divers didn't dive during the Olympics either.
Right. I saw all those too, man.
That was so like, oh.
I mean, I saw like Olympic diver, the Filipino divers,
That was like a trial or something?
No, that was like some qualifying to get to the Olympics.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's definitely not happening in the Olympics.
But it's just coming back because the Olympics are on now, so people are all over that. But it's cool. I mean, I watch all the swimming. I love the swimming.
Mm-hmm.
I have some favorite swimmers,
Mm-hmm.
but to me, swimming is way overdone. In the Olympics. I think there's way too many medals in swimming, for one thing.
I agree, because I was just like, man,
There are way too many
it's
things.
the same
going on.
person doing multiple events, you know, and
Mhm.
And it's sort of I don't want to say lessens the importance of each gold medal, but
Because there's so many possibilities of getting a medal, or it lessens
yeah,
the impact of each particular one.
yeah, like there's so many, but
Oh, I don't know.
and I don't swim.
He really
right?
doesn't.
So, you know,
he really doesn't.
I mean, I'm a fan of so many swimmers though. Outside of Michael Phelps, I'm a new fan of Maya Dorado. She was the one chick that from Stanford who won her race.
Yeah.
Or she got like bronze, silver, gold.
Yeah. But she's like, isn't this her only Olympics? She said she'd be done after this one.
Yeah, because she already accepted a job like
Right.
in Atlanta. But then I don't think anyone expected her to do as good as she did. So she was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this Olympic thing and then do my real life thing.
Yeah.
So that happened. There was, let me see, who was it? I was watching fencing because there's a Panay chick who fences for the United States.
mhm.
I watched her do her thing. She didn't win though. I don't know. I don't have a favorite moment. Like, well, no.
I mean, I enjoy the beach volleyball.
Yes.
Both male and female.
Mainly female.
The indoor volleyball. I love the indoor volleyball too. I mean, I like volleyball as a sport in general, man. So
I think
fan.
if I was gonna excel at a sport, it would have been volleyball. I used to hustle at volleyball back in my youth, but I don't know. It's not like I could.
not excel, just hustle.
Hustle. Like,
Yes.
You put money down. Like,
Well, people don't think I can play volleyball, and I end up on the court, and I'm digging and diving and doing all that stuff. I can't jump and spike, but I can defend like a beast.
He's the one guy in a different colored outfit on the court, man. The setter.
Yes.
Oh.
He's not the the hitter.
There used to be a guy on the USA team about 12 or 16 years ago named Eric Sato. I think that was his name.
I think you're right.
Eric
I
Sato.
remember the
I
name.
think you're right.
Short guy,
Yeah.
Asian, and he was a beast.
Beast.
Mhm.
I would have been an Eric Sato.
the Eric
even though I think we're
Sato.
like the same age.
There we go.
He had a sister that played beach volleyball. We used to see. I went to Virginia Beach to watch her play volleyball once, so that was cool. I wish they would. I mean, I know because Americans aren't good at certain sports. There are certain sports I wish they would focus more on, like more, like rhythmic gymnastics. I was watching some of that.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
That is, to me, is incredible. I don't know how they do some of that stuff. I mean, I am like amazed.
Yeah.
And then they took it to another level with the group rhythm
Yes,
gymnastics.
the group
I was
thing
like,
is
that is
crazy.
ridiculous, man.
The hoops and the batons.
And the passing and the turning and the twisting and
It's like they throw that thing up like 100 feet in the air, then they throw a baton to go through the hoop, and they bounce it off their chest to pass it to another person, and they catch it like with their necks. I mean, it's like
amazing.
what?
While doing the splits, man.
Ugh.
It's like, how did they even? I mean, they look at. I'm amazed by Cirque du Soleil, and they look at Cirque du Soleil, but please, like we do that.
Get out of here with that weak stuff.
That's our warm up, Cirque du Soleil. I mean, I'm like, what? How come we're not? This isn't like the premier event.
All right, I don't think we even had a team participate in the group.
Yeah, that's why they don't show it that much because there's like no USA
Mhm.
or they're not good at it.
But that is a relatively generally new sport. I mean, it's only been around for 4, I think, Olympics.
What, the group part?
The group part, yeah,
Oh.
But rhythmic gymnastics have been around.
been
for a
around
while.
longer.
I
Because I remember in our college days we used to,
I remember him in our college days copying rhythmic gymnastics at a party.
yeah, with the soccer ball.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And ever since then, it's like grown to another level. I mean, it's crazy now.
It was like a
He's
turning
grown.
point. Yeah.
He just didn't hustle in rhythm. He excels in rhythm gymnastics.
I wish I'd watched more wrestling. I love wrestling. I just couldn't find it.
I didn't see any boxing this time around. I'm sure there was.
I caught a little bit.
Yeah.
I was at at a restaurant, and I was like, what happened to the headgear? And I had to look it up. Like, oh, they don't wear the
they
headgear
don't do it
anymore.
anymore. They actually had boxing like on another whole channel, like on MSNBC or
Right.
something.
Okay.
So
Because
you
in the
had to look for
'80s, I mean, boxing was big
Yeah.
for the U.S.
that.
Olympics, man.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali,
Yeah, people that
Sugar
are
Ray-
like,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
in the
Sugar-
Olympics, they end up becoming the pros that you root for.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Sweet Pea Whitaker,
Mm-hmm.
Mark Breland. I knew everyone.
Right.
Van
And now there's
Holyfield.
nobody. I mean,
I did watch some though. There's one dude, Shakur Stevenson, who's from this area.
oh yeah.
He has a commercial where he like as a kid gets knocked down and he's bleeding, and
Oh,
his mom,
that's him.
and his mom, says, "You're bleeding on my kitchen," and wipes him up. And next thing you know, he's in the Olympics boxing. Yeah, Shakur Stevenson, named after Tupac Shakur, which shows how young he is.
Oh man.
He was named like a couple months, like 4 months after Tupac died,
Wow.
and now he's in the Olympics boxing. It shows how young he is. And
Or how old we are. One of the.
Man, his parents was a real big fan of
Yeah.
Tupac,
Oh,
right?
yeah. I'm not doubting that. That'd be cool. I mean, he had a big following.
Yeah, he got the silver medal. Floyd Mayweather's trying to recruit him into Team Money. But yeah, I like him. Let's see. If there were an Olympic sport that you're going to do right now,
Mm-hmm.
Summer Olympics, what would it be? Like let's say you've given the chance to quit your job
And just focus on one
and
sport.
focus on one sport for 2020, the 2020 Olympics.
Oh my goodness.
What do you think that one sport could be that if you were to now take the next couple of years and just focus your everyday in that one sport, what would it be that you think you could qualify for? So it'd be something easy like
Like the decathlon? There's something easy like that.
I was like, okay, shooting, archery. What are some of the other ones that require less movement? Yeah, not ping pong. There's no way.
Ping pong's awesome.
I know.
It is awesome.
I know I can get the skill level within that time.
4 years is a long time to
Yeah.
prepare those, Sterno.
Yeah,
You can do it.
If
you
yeah, that's true.
Put your mind to it.
I mean, you always said
Commit.
you've done like the shot put.
Yeah,
right?
And I know what it's involved. I'm like, oh, there's no way I'm be Olympic level. I wasn't even in the peak of my high school form. I was like, nah.
Yeah, but did you dedicate 4 years of your life every day and train hard?
No,
Like,
that's true. I did not.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Something you're going to commit to, and for 4 years from now till 2020, dedicate and improve and work upon to excel and achieve for that Olympic goal.
I mean, I did think when you asked the question, I did put the flash in my mind. I'm like, I could go back to high school and might relive my shot put and discus days,
Right.
which were fun. I did enjoy that. But it's the spinning part though. I guess like if I anything you dedicate yourself to, if you really dedicate it, you could probably.
Yeah. So I'm saying, what is the one thing, the
Hmm.
one Olympic event that if you were going to dedicate yourself to, what would it be that you think you would be able to excel in? Like, I think I could do volleyball. I think
Yeah.
I could become an Olympic. I don't know about beach volleyball. I'm gonna need 5 other people around me to help me.
I
Beach
think
volleyball is a lot of
I
running.
think I want to do platform diving, man. It's something I've always dreamt that I just never really put the time and effort to it, man.
have,
But
have you jumped off a platform?
I've done diving boards, man, but I've never done a platform that high. I've jumped off a cliff into a body of
Oh,
water.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that.
That's two things. I don't swim well. And I don't like heights, so that definitely out.
The hardest part is actually doing the like a pike position, doing forward twist and all that
Mhm.
stuff. I've never tried that. I've always just dove and head first, or dove, cannonball dive, feet
You
first.
guys don't think you could do fencing or
No, I watch fencing. Yeah, that's hard.
Too
yeah.
strenuous.
too strenuous? Hey, but you have
Charge!
You have all this time to prepare.
Charge!
All this time to prepare for it. No.
No.
No, my body has passed its prime, man.
That's why I think shot putting discus is like passed me by too. I'm like,
Right. No matter how hard trained, man, I don't think I can relive those glory days.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like, I can't do anything running.
Yeah, we all agree.
Yeah, right.
Running no.
I've hit my
That's
peak
a no.
speed.
Right. That's a no.
My bottom speed.
Right. Usain Bolt, I am not, man. You know, so
Yeah. Wrestling. No. I don't know. Boxing. I mean, I always thought I could box pretty well.
right.
Have you really boxed like in?
I've never taken a punch, so I don't know. I know I could shadow box with the best of them though.
Man, that shadow was my bitch. Knock the hell out of that shadow.
Oh, that speed bag didn't have a chance,
I
man.
did the 1 2, the 1 2 3, 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Let's see, kayaking.
There's another because I needed a list because I can't think of some of the stuff,
Yeah,
man. But
I'm bringing something up now.
Oh, okay.
Kayaking.
equestrian. I would definitely like to do something equestrian.
I don't know. Christopher Reeves.
You just gotta hold on.
That's all you had to say, man. Because I'm like,
Don't fall. You'll be fine.
Kelly Cuoco. She almost, got killed
Right.
off of a horse. Let's see. There's rowing, rugby, judo, taekwondo,
Trampoline. What is trampoline?
trampoline. That actually might work for you.
Yeah.
It's basically jumping on a trampoline and flipping like 20 times in the air. Although I have seen some people miss the trampoline and
20 times in the air.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty impressive. And the trampoline is like super elastic.
Uh-huh.
It's not like your backyard trampoline.
Right.
It's like
So you really get some air.
you really sink into that trampoline and it really shoots you in the air. Yeah, basically you take a minute to jump as high as you can, and then you get like another minute to do all the tricks you can in 1 minute, and you have to like stay in the middle of the trampoline because the biggest problem is people like to drift left and right.
Right. And
There's like a square on the trampoline.
it
and
creates
it's like
angles, man. That's how
Yeah.
you project yourself off the trampoline.
Yeah, there's like a target right in the center. The more you stay on the target, your higher your score is. But I've seen some people jumping, 20 feet in the air and then landing outside of the trampoline, which, you're
Ouch.
basically falling 20
Is there
feet
a
to the
catch
ground.
net, a safety net outside the trampoline at least,
No,
or
it's
mats or
it's
something?
mats.
Okay,
It's padded.
padded.
Ooh.
All right,
But still, it's nasty.
that's still.
In fact, that's the only reason I watch trampoline. Is to see the people miss the trampoline.
You want to see the broken limbs and all.
Yeah.
Mm.
Same reason I watch cycling. Who wants to watch people, the velodrome cycling where they're going around in circles for like 100 times? That's boring. But if you see a crash, it's like, wow, someone might die. I mean, me and Sterner were talking the last time about how we saw the one crash.
Oh yeah, that was
The one chick that was in the lead.
In the lead, and she
Yeah.
fell. It snapped her back or something.
Yeah, broke
Yeah.
her vertebrae in like 3 places.
Going, she was going downhill around
Yeah, yeah.
60 miles an hour or something like
Yeah.
that.
And we're talking about how the American chick was like slowly taking her time, and the announcers were like, "Yo, you better catch up to this chick." And next thing you know, the chick in the lead spins out and flips over the handlebars and pretty much almost dies.
Yeah, it just looked bad.
I mean, she was lifeless
Yeah.
when they after she fell off, and there was no movement. And I was like, oh my gosh,
I
she's
was
dead.
telling Boogie after that, like, oh, they said she's okay, and then Boogie's like, well, okay is relative. Okay meant like she's not dead.
All right.
That's what I was like. When they said she was okay, I was like, what? That looked like there's no way it could be okay.
Yeah, because the cameraman never came back to her, and I was
No.
like, they don't
Yeah.
want to show it. She's
Yeah,
dead.
I watched someone's video with a camera phone where they actually ran up to the girl when she crashed, and the guy recorded the whole thing, and then he knew not to touch her.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah, you can just make it worse.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then they showed all the other people coming by, and no one's touching her until like medical people come by. But they're all telling the cyclists to stay away. There's someone dead here. Kind of thing. So yeah. Again, I mean, if you were to dedicate yourself to the Olympics,
Yeah.
there's a chance you could compete for the Philippines because we know.
We don't have that many representation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like kayaking, man. I think Sterno, you can do that, man.
I saw that, man. They pivot on like a dime to go through those I don't even know what you call them. Those
Slalom.
Yeah, that thing. I was just like,
Yeah, those poles or whatever.
I'm
there
talking
are.
about the 100 meter, 200 meter,
oh.
the race. parts,
Honestly,
man.
I'm a dual citizen, so I guess I am qualified to in that respect.
Even if you weren't, I'm sure they could sort of push that through, with if you said, "Hey, Philippines,"
kind of fudge it.
yeah, "Hey, Philippines, I think I could be the best sailor. I could do sailing for you," and they would have been like, "Hey, yeah, sure, just sign this paper, automatic citizen." I'm sure you could have done that.
Yeah.
What was I thinking? But yeah, like there's actually a dragon boat race. I've been telling you this. I want to do the dragon boat race over here.
And we have friends
Beach.
that actually did do it. So
yeah, it's like next week or in 2 weeks. So we don't have enough time to train for this year. Yeah. Although I said last year.
He sure did. I remember this conversation.
I thought it was 2 years ago, but yeah, sure.
Perhaps.
No, last year it was coming up in like 2 weeks. I said, hey, it's too late to field the team. Let's get one for next year.
No, I think you did last year. I've been telling you this since last year before that we should be doing it, but it's too late to do it for this year. Maybe next year.
It's fun. You get like you get 20 people, and you just row. How hard can that be?
You get one person going stroke.
I don't even think you had that.
Or a drum or something.
I do think you had.
There's a drum.
There is a drum.
Right.
It wouldn't be a dragon boat without a drummer.
Sure.
I'm telling you, we'll watch it.
Do we have 20 friends? That's the problem. I think that
we have.
I think that was the main issue we had.
Well, no, we have. If you depends on how you define friends. Do you hang out with people like a lot? No, but then people
I do think if we put it out there, we can find 20 good rowers who are amongst our friends.
All right, we have to. What to qualify them? Now, like you can't just participate. You have to
vet them and kind of It's kind of do like auditions and stuff.
Yes, because we want to win, qualify.
Sure.
I wonder if that's going to be in the Tokyo Olympics, dragon boat racing, because it is. Dragon boat racing's from Tokyo or from Japan, I believe, isn't it?
I don't know.
I would assume it would be
China.
I thought it might be Chinese. That's why I'm wondering. That's why I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look it up. The origins of dragon boat racing.
Africa.
Let's see.
It's from medieval times, the Lady of the Lake.
Yes, from the Guangdong province of China.
Guangdong.
Who used to make their boats out of teak wood, which was imported from Indonesia. But they do this all over the world.
Do we have to provide our own dragon boat?
The race that I'm thinking about, no.
Okay.
You do need to set appointments for time to practice.
Okay.
Which would be an issue.
Cool. But as long as we don't have to provide our own dragon boat.
Do we have to build one?
We have to build one.
No,
I would sink. It'd be like one of those bathtub races.
Oh God.
But yeah, the dragon boat race here is going to be. I'm looking for the dates. 2016 Magnolia Circle Dragon Boat Race, September 17th.
Man, that gives us a little under a month.
I think it's already too late to register.
No, we not to watch it. We're just gonna. we don't have to train to watch it.
Let's see what the competition is, man.
We can be watching and go, hell no, oh hell
no.
Like,
I can't sustain that for 5 minutes.
Or it could be like one of those things that just like ignites the imagination.
Yes,
stirs the.
I think I do want to see it. I do want to witness it.
Where's it going to be held? I mean, where's it start out?
Norfolk.
Town Point Park.
Okay.
On the Elizabeth River.
In Nauticus.
Nice. All right.
So yeah. Last year it rained. So they moved it, or they postponed it. So it wasn't as big of a deal because so many people they got rained out. But next year, we're gonna get ready.
I want to commit to it.
I know. I've been saying this.
And why does it, fly us by every time, man? We forget about it. We talk about it and then forget about it.
So, yep. If they, I don't. There's usually like certain sports they throw in as exhibitions. But all right, let's see. Triathlon is out for us. Water polo is out for us.
Definitely.
No way. No.
Golf.
I think we should do male rhythm gymnastics, man. Have a male group team.
Did they actually have a men?
No, they don't. We'll be the first. We have to, break ground.
I keep thinking of old school, when they were doing those games.
We'll be the first, man.
I watched a lot of handball this year. That's an interesting sport. I think I could do handball. I mean, it's easy. You throw a ball, you go, it's like field hockey or it's like soccer, except you get to touch the ball with your hands.
It's like soccer, yeah, with handball. Instead of
Exactly.
kicking it, you're carrying it the whole time, man.
It's more like field hockey.
And
There's like
these guys, man, they'll do like
Yeah.
reverse behind the back shot into the net.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to like throw it from like a 3-point line. You can't like cross the 3-point line to score.
There's no slam dunks.
I see.
So I think I would be good at handball.
It's cardio though, man. So, but 4 years, I think maybe we can achieve a little bit of cardio, a little bit.
Badminton, that's something I've been playing since I was like 5.
With the shuttlecock.
Yep.
I
I think I could do badminton. I mean, we're Asian. Asians excel at badminton.
It's in our genes.
Yeah, I wonder why that is, but yeah,
I don't know.
I noticed that
Badminton and table tennis. I mean, I remember we were watching one competition. It was United States against like Switzerland, but both of the guys were like Chinese. They had Chinese names and everything. It's like if they couldn't get on their
Chinese team, they're like, I'm gonna win it for somebody else.
a
man.
free agent.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like the Philippine basketball team, how they have Andre Bloch. I don't know if you know who Andre Bloch is. He's the guy who used to play for the Washington Wizards.
Oh, okay.
He's on the national team. He has no Philippine
descent.
Yeah, but in order to get on a team, they pushed it to.
Really?
So I'm saying if they can get Andre Bloch, yeah, if they had made the Olympics, Andre Bloch would have been playing for the Philippines.
Wow, that would have been funny.
Yeah, but they had lost to France or whoever in their little tournament, so they never got to go. But yeah, I don't know. 2020, we're talking about going.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Talking about going, because there's never going to be an Olympics in the Philippines. Never. Not in our lifetime, at least.
Yeah, very doubtful. Very, very, very doubtful.
I mean, do we not have a calendar of all the countries booked to have the Olympics already?
Yeah, like the next 2 are booked. Tokyo and then whatever.
Los Angeles, man. It's coming back to Los Angeles. Like,
well, they have to. They're in the running for like one of them.
Oh.
Chicago's in the running for one. DC was, but I think they've already been.
I thought I saw commercials already, or are they just campaigning for?
Yeah, they're just campaigning.
Okay.
But Tokyo's for real the next one, and since Manila will never ever, or for the Philippines, will never ever get the Olympics, Tokyo is the closest we'll get to Philippine Olympics.
Right.
So maybe in 4 years, start saving for the Olympics 2020
Tokyo.
Yeah, I mean, do the whole trip to the Olympics and go to the Philippines and
2 week stay.
visit the motherland.
2 week stay.
Yeah, I mean, at least if you're going to the Philippines, you stay for a while.
God has a lot of money.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's actually the staying part is cheap.
Yeah, it's the coming and going that
Yeah.
bites you in the ass. I mean,
Believe me, it's not like 2 weeks in the United States. It's not like hotel rooms here.
yeah,
Where it's $100 a night or $200 a night. Over there, I think $100 will get you the 2 weeks.
like Euro trip.
So it's the staying's fine.
Yeah, I mean, plus we have family. You could probably stick around with family for a while.
Yeah.
So that's not yeah, I agree. That's not a worry. The actual cost of getting there, that's yeah.
Yeah, Tokyo is a different story. I think Tokyo is expensive.
Oh yeah.
Tokyo is like New York. Tokyo is we got to book a hotel room now to get early pricing, that kind of thing. Although we do have a friend who just moved back to Tokyo, right?
Yep.
Or
Oh right,
somewhere in Japan. It might not
Yeah.
be Tokyo,
I
but
thought it
hey,
was Okinawa.
is it Okinawa?
I'm not
Close enough.
Okay.
Close enough. Enough that we don't have to pay for a hotel room. I'll drive 2 hours. I don't know how far Okinawa is. Can you drive from Okinawa?
It's like having the Olympics in New York and
I
we're
was like,
staying in Los
is it-
Angeles,
Is that the
man.
same island? I don't even know if it's the same. I'm not sure. I don't know. My geography is very bad. So
All I know of Okinawa is what I know from the Karate Kid.
yeah.
All I know is that they fish.
I just know in Okinawa, honor is everything.
Typhoons.
It's the only thing.
There used to be an American base, and
There's an Obon dance.
that's everything you know from Okinawa.
There's a ceremony with tea that you can do, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
There's like a little village off the cliffs somewhere over there.
If you want to show how tough you are, you can break blocks of ice with your hand in the bar. You got to use your hips for that too. You got to. So yeah,
Punch through the ice.
exactly.
So yeah, Tokyo 2020. That's if we don't get invited through us.
Through being a team.
Yeah, if we don't get selected.
Olympic sponsored.
We're elite dragon boat racers at that point, and
Hey,
we're like,
hey.
yes.
Like, hey,
What do you need to ask? You
we're
were there.
sponsored. Man.
You were there.
We were invited.
You know,
We'll stay in the Olympic Village
There'll
and
be-
everything.
There'll be like a whole camera crew, like documenting our whole journey.
And then
Yeah.
we'll talk about how we got held by gunpoint and robbed.
No, we'll say how you lied about it, Brother Butterfly, and how we didn't want to do it, but you made us do it, and
Yeah.
you just keep on exaggerating, but we're just like, we don't know what's wrong with you, that kind of deal.
Right.
Ryan Lochte's an idiot. I mean, I was just saying Ryan Lochte's an idiot before these Olympics. I don't know if you've ever seen his reality show.
No, I haven't.
What would Ryan Lochte do?
Uh-huh.
He's an idiot just from that show. And then his sister's an idiot. Do you know his sister, Megan Lochte? I think her name is. Man, she's an idiot. She's a worse idiot than Ryan Lochte. I don't even want to talk about it.
All right.
If you want to know about it, look her up. Man, there's a lot of people I don't like. She's one of them. Let me just say, I like Ryan Lochte better than I like his sister.
And you don't like Ryan Lochte?
I hate Ryan Lochte. So just coming from that family, I know. As soon as I heard he was wrong, I'm like, man, that dumbass is lying. I hope he loses everything. Damn idiot. So yeah. I don't know. What would you want to talk about? Anything else besides the Olympics or anything?
That was a mouthful already, right there, Boogie.
Yeah. We can make this our Olympic episode.
I'm proud to be an American.
Where at least you're free.
Proud, and really enjoyed all the efforts put by all the athletes, representing all the different countries. And for one moment in time, it makes the world a smaller place where we're all united.
Yeah, did you see Carmelo Anthony today tearing up after he won the gold medal?
I did.
Like, wow.
But
because you would think the men's basketball team, they're sort of just doing it just to do it kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you could tell it actually meant something to this dude. I mean, it's like, wow. Because you could tell the men's basketball players aren't taking it as seriously as the other countries. Well, I don't think they were. I think other countries were like, this is their biggest moment of their lives. And men's basketball is like, hey, we're just playing a pickup game in Brazil kind of deal.
Right.
But Carmelo Anthony, in tears. I was like, wow.
He didn't step back from the microphone and compose himself.
Yeah, that was something unexpected. So
Some kind of thug he is, man. Softy.
who's the one? It's Kevin Garnett who said something about his wife. I'm not gonna get into that.
Okay.
You can look that up. That's funny. So yeah, I wish I'd watched more more of the sports that they don't normally show.
Air, right? Yeah.
Like, I mean, I watched some archery. I watched men's field hockey.
I didn't see any equestrian.
I saw some during my lunch break.
Yeah, that was on the same channel as the boxing.
Oh, okay. So it's a different channel. So I mean,
If you watch it, you were working during the lunch.
yeah, I'm working during.
Yeah.
Tokyo's gonna be different though. The sports that are gonna be going on at night for us is gonna other side of the world.
Oh, right.
So 8:00 at night over there is 8:00 in the morning here. So if you want to watch everything, you just have to stay up. Which I think I will do.
Wasn't that like when London was doing it too?
Yeah, but London's not that much different. London's five hours away ahead of us. So if something was going on at 9 o'clock their time, it was 4 o'clock here. So the only thing we were really missing are like the morning events. Like if they had a marathon that started at 9 in the morning there, it started at 4 a.m. here. So we don't miss much with Tokyo. But with London, Tokyo is going to be a different story. Whereas we're going to watch almost none of it live, which a lot of people...
Unless we're there. You don't forget that part. Unless we're there, then we watch all of it live, all that we can get into.
Because one thing I hate is when they air something on NBC, and like the gymnastics, the women's gymnastics, they never air that live.
Right.
I watch it live on the computer during the day, so I know what's going to happen. But then they air it at night. They sort of make it all dramatic.
Yeah, and I kept on getting like, I have Yahoo like alerts on my phone, so I would get like.
So you're already spoiled. You already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I kind of regretted having that on my phone. I was like, man, there's no drama anymore. Like, oh, I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So, but almost all the other sports I watch, they show mostly live, I guess. But yeah, hopefully the Philippines does better next Olympics. I mean, one medal, already
what's huge
an improvement.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, they had a couple of boxers this year that they didn't do much. I watched the long jumper. They had a female long jumper who, she qualified, so she did okay. We had a dude that did the 400 hurdles. What's his name? Oh man, his name just he actually got to the semifinals, I believe. He did the qualifying and he came in third, I think. So he automatically qualified for the semifinals. It was 400-meter hurdles, which to me, I'm always impressed when there's a Filipino dude running.
Yeah,
that's not a typical thing. But yeah, he came in last place in the semifinals. But that was a big deal. That was a good. He was actually, I think he was like in like first or second place, going around like to the last 100 meters.
So he didn't pace himself.
Oh, everyone else just blew by him.
Yeah, but no matter what, he's an Olympic level athlete. He can say that. Yeah, not many people can say that.
I sure can.
No.
That's what I want in 4 years. I want to be able to say it.
The prestige, man. I am an Olympic athlete.
Yeah, I'm not expecting
any kind of
to medal anything.
Yeah,
right. Just
no matter what we do.
Just the title.
Did you see this USA? What's her name? The triathlon chick. She won the triathlon, the gold medal in triathlon.
Right.
Like 12 years ago. She didn't do any of this stuff. I mean, she was like a runner in college. She's like a runner. So in the London Olympics, they're like, "Hey, we need someone to run triathlon. You want to? Hey, anyone want to try out?" You're like, "Well, I used to run. I just need to learn how to swim and bike." And then in the 2012 Olympics, she like almost won. But she got a flat tire on her bike.
Oh,
and she didn't, and she even jokes about how she didn't know how to change the tire on the bike, or after she got the flat tire, she's like, "Hey, I need a tire," and they're like, "What kind?" She's like, "A bike tire." So she didn't win there, and then she ended up winning this year. She's like the most dominant triathlete now. That could be us. We could be doing none of that. Now we can put our minds to it, and then we could be Olympic.
I'm so moved and motivated right now, man.
We need to write down
I'm inspired.
We need to put it in a card, and that'll be our contact with ourselves, and we're gonna go for that goal.
Olympic table tennis players or something.
Male rhythm gymnastics.
Badminton. You said badminton.
Yeah, I've got a ribbon in the truck already, man. So
I've got a badminton racket. I think I got 4 of them.
Right. We have access to all this stuff, man. Utilize it. Do it. Make it happen.
I need to go buy a shot put and discus. I haven't had one of those in a while.
Bow and arrow. Buy a bow and arrow. We've always been talking about bow and arrow.
Yes,
archery.
For a long time.
Yes, we have talked about that.
I watched archery and some chick was in a wheelchair doing the archery.
Sold. you got me. There you
go. In a wheelchair. Got it.
You mean you can sit down and do this? That's all you had to tell me. There's a sport in the Olympics where you can be in a chair.
Yeah, she did it sitting down. I mean, I'm not. I just want to compete. I just want a free trip to.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah,
representing whatever country takes us.
I know. It's like some other country besides the Philippines wants us. Hey, I'm a free agent. Hey, if Kuala Lumpur, you want someone? I could be Kuala Lumpurian.
Why don't you be a refugee, man?
Vatican City, I could do that.
Well, the refugees had to like fight their way out of their country. I don't want to do that.
The one where the girl had to push the boat.
Yeah, the one where
you don't want to be the one. Well, yeah, I just couldn't find another country, so I'm a refugee. But I had to push a boat to get our
like 20 people on a boat. They're gonna die. She had to swim and push the boat 3 miles.
You know what? We might have a better chance trying to just create our own country so that we can be our own team.
Yeah, but then we have to pay for a bunch of stuff.
I know, right?
Oh, true.
We have to sponsor ourselves and
man, that's what the
Kickstarter's
for, man. Hey,
kickstart a country.
Kickstart a country. Look, that's an original idea right there. So we can be Olympic athletes representing our own country.
I do have a piece of an island in my name. It's like a 3 foot square. And I own it. I don't know where this island is.
Wait,
but...
is that the one where you own it like one day a year, or
no? There was one thing where I became king. Is this true?
I know it's true. You told me about it. I just don't remember the details.
They let me be king for 3 minutes, or maybe it was like 3 hours of a part of an island somewhere.
Okay.
But I actually have a deed to another part of another island for like a 3 by 3 foot square. I don't know where this island is. I never looked it up. I could find it. I had the piece of paper somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they let me be king for this island.
That's an important piece of paper, Boogie, man.
I think it was 10 minutes.
I would have that plaqued on the wall somewhere already.
Right?
Like, I am king of this little.
I know. If I was king of anything.
Yeah, they sent me all these
1 by 1 foot plot,
They give
man.
you like a signet ring and like some other stuff, like a scepter.
Yeah, they sent me all this documentation, and they said your time will be Tuesday on June 23rd at 3 p.m. to 3:10 p.m. It was an official document. I was like, okay. I forgot about it, but for 10 minutes I was king of a piece of land.
Can you like buy a bunch of blocks and be like for like an hour? Like, hey, I am just to have I have a dynasty of an hour.
For an
Other
hour.
people don't have
Right?
like.
All you need is 6 blocks.
Yeah. All right, let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
All right. Well, this is the part of the show where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. None of us here are actual native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog. So if we get some aspect of the word incorrect, such as pronunciation, grammatical usage, connotations regarding the definition, or the use of the word, feel free to let us know because we value your feedback. But keep in mind, this is something that we do in a lighthearted fashion just for our listeners. And if you can share it with other people, great. But again, never ever use our podcast as a reference source.
Never
ever.
Reiterate that one more time.
You can say you heard it, but don't say with any certainty that anything we say is true. So, with that in mind, do you guys have any idea for a word?
I would say if Boogie can find his piece of paper, we can find we can come up with an idea what his colors would be, so he can represent his kulay.
Kulay. Ang kulay.
Gold.
What is gold in Tagalog? I don't even know that one. I would look that one up because.
Who's faster?
But kulay means color.
Ginto.
Oh, I just looked up kulay.
Ginto, I think.
Ginto.
Yep, you're right.
Dari sang ginto. Ginto. Maraming salapi. I don't know what that means, but ginto would be gold.
So we got kulay, which means color, and ginto, which is gold. So you got a 2 for 1 for
2 for 1 today
for this episode. Aren't you guys lucky? You should feel special.
Normally we struggle to get 1, and boom, we busted out 2.
Ang kulay ginto. I don't even know. Is that color? No.
Yeah, that's color.
I mean, gold. It's gold. A color there.
Oh,
because
gold is gold.
Okay.
Color of gold. Golden is
Okay.
Ginin. Tuan. Whatever. Ginto.
Oh, now we're struggling. Here
No,
we go.
no, I can't pronounce it correctly.
Once again, do not refer to us
there's the whole
as
thing.
the
Yeah.
cure all, save all.
Any kind of knowledge source. You know what? You know what you guys could do? There's a thing called the internet and Google. And
Yeah, ginto can be an adjective, which would make it a color.
yeah,
It could be golden. Ginto. Ang kulay ginto.
The,
All right.
The Ginto Gates.
I will give it that.
I was like, is he going somewhere bad?
know, come on.
Is he going somewhere bad? I don't know where he's going.
I could.
I know.
All right, we done.
Yeah. Did we say the whole let's begin to our
Word of the day.
Yeah. Word of the day. Yep.
Make sure you visit our website, www.cine-gang.com.
Or email us at thecinegang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at The Sini-Gang.
Find us on facebook.com/thecinegang. Or look for us on YouTube. Do a search for our URL, www.cine-gang.com. And you should be able to find these episodes in video form. And you might actually find some episodes that didn't make it to the audio podcast in the very rawest form. So until next time, Stereo Supernova.
And this is Brother Butterfly saying, go for the Ginto.
And this is El Boogie, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and
See ya
Sige
na.
na.
When Walsh and April went for the bronze medal, that was a pretty good moment. I mean, I was bummed when they lost the semifinal.
Yeah, because she had never lost a match.
Right.
Yeah.
Ever.
But I was
She
like,
only lost like 2 sets.
but
Right
I mean,
before
she
that.
could not return serve to save her life, man.
Yeah. Is the episode good, El?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for listening. Until next time, tune back in for the next episode and take care. Adios.